Um, you're welcome. You know the beautiful thing about this show? No matter how late we start, we always close at 11 o'clock. So those who came late, you will do your own show from 11 o'clock.
Sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
It's nice to... It was the rain that affected some
It was
people.
the rain that...
That's why they have not come.
Oh, it's the rain?
Yes.
It's only your area that rain fell.
Where?
The other people that are here, it did not rain in their location.
I'm sorry, sir. Where? We thank God that it rained around our area, sir. But one of the worst outfits to wear during rain is any clothes that has starch. Naturally, the person will be humble. One man was going for the naming of somebody. He wore full agbada 3-piece with starch. Rain started on top of his head. He became humble. And the problem with local starch, when rain falls, it attracts flies. He had bodyguards that day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's beautiful being here tonight. Damola is my name. I feel so honored. I feel so privileged. Yes, I'm proud to be a Nigerian, right? I don't know if you are proud. I know we have our challenges. A lot of people are very angry. But then I'm quite optimistic that things will be fine in the nearest future. Anywhere I find myself in the world, I'm always proud to project my Nigerian identity. I had the privilege of doing an event in a part of Europe a few years back. And during the course of my stay, I decided to go shopping. Ladies and gentlemen, I went shopping, but I did more of window shopping than actual shopping. But the most important thing is that shopping was involved. So I walked into a particular shop, and all they were selling in that shop as at that time were just perfumes. Strictly perfumes. And there was this particular perfume I saw that got my attention. So I walked up to it and I picked it up. Lovely, masculine and matured. When I asked of the cost, the Naira equivalent of this perfume I'm talking about was about 750,000 only. One small bottle. I looked at the perfume. I admired the perfume. I acknowledged the presence of the perfume. I greeted the owner of the shop and I left. I did not buy the perfume. Not because I did not want to buy it, but because the cost of the perfume was half the cost of the entire trip. And I felt that was too disrespectful of that small bottle. So I did not buy it in protest. When I got back home, you know, Muson, if you are coming down, ladies and gentlemen, the same bottle I saw in France, I saw it in traffic. I gave my friend a lift that day. I said, my guy, this bottle looks familiar. I said, from where? I said, France. He said, how much is it there? I said, 750K. The guy said in Yoruba, Kole wanto yembi. Let us ask. I discouraged him, but he said, let us ask. So I did, bro, how far? The guy said, I did. How much is this perfume? The guy said, my guy, now 2.5. But because of you, I could give you 1.2. I discouraged my friend. He said, give me 2 bottles. One for myself and one for my wife. As I speak with you, the guy is not feeling fine. The unique thing about the perfume is that to the sprayer of the perfume, to him that sprayed the perfume, he is smelling nice. To the sprayer, he is smelling nice. But to the sprayee, that is those of us that the matter did not concern, there is a thin line between insecticide and air freshener. 5 hours into the use of the perfume, he started smelling fermented spirit. People were telling him to get well soon. He did not know why. As I speak with you, this guy is about to relocate to his hometown. Right, it's nice to see. It's nice to see you tonight. You know, for those of us that schooled in Nigeria, can I see your hands in the air? You schooled in Nigeria at a time in your life. Can I see your hand? You schooled in Nigeria at one time, nursery, primary, or secondary. All right, you went to Unilag. Can I see your hands in the air? Unilag. I also went to Unilag. I went there to visit somebody. I spent only 2 hours there. I used the ATM and I left. In every Nigerian school, there are different types of students. In every Nigerian university, there are different types of students, especially when there are exams. There are some students that their own work, they enter the exam hall, they are always confident that they are going to pass. They enter the exam hall with extreme confidence. They sit in front. You try to copy them, you cannot see them to copy. You ask them, they will not answer you. By the time result comes out, you will see 75A, 80A. There are some students like that. There are some other students, ladies and gentlemen, they know that they are not going to pass. They enter the exam all late. They sit at the back. By the time they collect the answer script, they sleep off. They wake up 15 minutes after, write one or two things, and they go and submit. By the time they are going to submit, everybody will be looking from the back that, 2 hours paper, you are finished in 15 minutes. Anytime you are going to submit, and the invigilator should look at your script and ask you this question, are you sure you are done? Know that you are failed though. The guy will say, yes, I'm done. The man will say, you can go. The guy will walk away. There are some students, their own work is to cover book. They will cover everything. Ask them, they will not answer, and they will still fail. There are some other students, their own is to cram. They don't read throughout the exam, but 2 hours to the paper, they start cramming. They start cramming. And now is the name of any person, animal, place, or thing. And now is the name. Just greet them. Baba Alpha. Iza. Everything has gone. There are some students, their own work is to arrange formation. They enter the exam hall. You sit down here. You sit down here. You will supply from 1 to 8. You supply from 7 to 6. Just remove the person in the middle. That's all. But the worst set of students, the ones I hate, they don't read though. They come to the exam hall as if they know what they are doing. They will start greeting everybody with confidence. Baba, you don't read them, Abi. It's sure for you, Abi. Don't worry, we go. When they now enter the exam hall, they will sit at the back. Or they will sit at a strategic position. They will locate somebody that is writing. You just start hearing something like this. Baba Alpha. You are trying to concentrate. You are trying to avoid being caught. You say, Baba, waiting happen. You say, I beg, come teach me. Ha! Teach you what? Everything. Ha! You will not tell that person, Baba, they say we should answer 3 out of 5. The guy will say, You say, read the instruction. You say, I know see am. Oh, yeah, beg, teach me. You will now start helping the person. A now. Number 1, listen. A now. The guy will say, You say, A now. Is. The guy will say, is. Which type of is? Is it H-I-S or I-S? You say, is. The name, of any person, animal, place, or thing. The guy will wait for 5 seconds. When I call you again, Alpha, you say, waiting happen again. I beg you, if you help me spell A, now is the name of any. It is you that you are now helping somebody. And I say, you, that boy, stand up and get out of the exam. But those ones are still good. The worst of all are invigilators. In every Nigerian university, there are different types of invigilators. There are those ones that you would think they are sleeping. They stand in front of the class, they wear big shirts and dark glasses. You would have started feeling at home. 1 hour into the paper, I just say, that boy wearing green at the back, I will send you away. There are some other sets of invigilators. Those ones, they are members of DSS. They must catch somebody. Immediately they enter the exam hall. They say, you, come out. They will open your pocket. They must see something. No? If they don't see something, God did not call them. There's another group of invigilators. Their own is to scatter formation. Maybe you just enter the exam hall. That boy, stand up. Go and sit down there. You stand up. Go and sit down there. You now start looking at the pan, the author and finisher of your problem. But the worst set of invigilators, they are the ones that enter the exam hall 1 hour, 45 minutes into a 2-hour paper. After they have entered, they will now start walking up and down. When you have written everything you think you know, they will just stop in front of one person. They will now start reading what you are writing. You will now look up. You focus on what you are doing again. The man will just nod his head. Read the question well. Some of you are writing nonsense. By that time, you and your self-esteem will be doing social distancing. All the people that have been copying you since morning will drop their Bible. You now start thinking, why didn't I go and learn Baba? But no matter how brilliant you were, there must have been at least one subject you did not like. Some of us did not like Yoruba because of its technicalities. Isuki. What school did you attend? All those and Yoruba teachers are always very aggressive. If they beat you, another group of teachers, another subject that a lot of people do not like, maybe French, because it's a foreign language. In fact, we even gave it a definition. We called it what now? French is a what? So you are here. French teachers too can flog. But the subject that I know that a lot of us did not like is which one now? Mathematics. Ordinary mathematics is terrible. Now talk about further maths, long. Further maths. Ordinary maths was problem. He will give us unfamiliar questions. No, example is always simple. He will give you simple questions as example. But the main question itself, the one that they will give you to solve in the class, always terrible. Ladies and gentlemen, they will give us 5 unfamiliar questions. X into X minus X raised to power X is equal to X. Find X. I say, which type of problem is this one? As you are trying to figure out number 1, there is one boy in that same class with thick glasses that has rope. Is in number 3. You are still in number 1. Before you know it, as you are trying to figure out number 1, the guy will bring out calculator. He will not bring out ordinary calculator. He will bring out what now? Scientific calculator. You start thinking, where did they ask us to press calculator in this question? Before you know it, the guy will bring out math set. He will not now start using familiar parts of math set like pencil and eraser. He will start using things like divider, protractor. He will start drawing unnecessary circle. Where did they ask us to draw circle here? Before you know it, the guy will bring out 4-figure table. You will start studying 4-figure table, all those tiny figures. And you are still in number 1. Before you know it, the guy will bring out graph book. Where did they ask us to draw graph in this question now? You will now bring out broom. You will now start tracing the graph. You will now start tracing the graph. You will now start looking as if you are not a part of that school. The next thing you just hear, excuse me, sir. You say, what happened? I need extra sheet. And you have just been rewriting the same questions this morning. You have been drawing the question. You know where you have rewritten and you are drawing the question. The teacher will now say, pens up, submit. He will now say, exchange your book. You don't need to exchange anything, no. Just hold whatever you have been writing this morning. The teacher will now solve everything on the board. Now say, everybody stand up. Everybody will stand up. Just here, 5-5. Sit down. Only 2 people will sit down. That guy with thick glasses and the assistant class captain. 4/5, sit down. 3 people will join them. 3/5, come out for 12 strokes of decay. You that you got half, just leave the school. Expel yourself finally. You know, the rich in the society are very deliberate about everything that they do. You know, the kind of food they eat, the friends they keep, even the kinds of parties that they attend. Very deliberate. They don't just go anywhere. Even the type of games that appeal to the rich, they are very deliberate. Ladies and gentlemen, there are certain games that are designed for the rich and the rich alone. E.g., golf. You can never see a poor man playing golf. What does he know they are using that stick for? Maybe to kill rat. When you want to play golf, you have a uniform to that effect. Nice polo shirt. Nice pair of trousers. You're talking like capsule. Nice trainers. You wear a nice face cap. You carry your kit. When you are playing golf, you don't shout. You can have gentleman discussions. How much is the contract? 100 billion. Bam. I will do a transfer next week. No noise. They even have golf clubs. What does golf do for you? It helps you to cover kilometers. It helps you in strategic thinking. Another rich man's game is polo. You have not bought horse. Sorry, you have not bought fowl. You want to buy horse. How? Another rich man's game is chess. You can be in front of a chessboard for 3 hours. All you are doing is thinking and strategy. The rich know what they are doing. And when you are playing golf, you don't shout. Another rich man's game is badminton. Indoor game. You're talking, or you don't even have to talking. White. And you are playing the game and everybody is happy. But you see the other way around. You don't need a uniform. All you need is a tree, a bench, and about 50 people around you. I am talking about draft. Have you seen the way they play draft? They will now start involving their mothers that know nothing about it. Mofesare, no, yeah. What concerns your mother with this one? Mofesare, no, yeah. Fesare no, yeah. 50 people that did not wear shirts too, we now gather around here. That is the way they are. But one game that both the rich and the poor play, but how they play it differ, is Ludo. Have you seen the way rich men roll dice? They roll it twice. Cray. By the time they pour it, you will see 6-5 or 6-6. Have you seen the way one man roll dice? They roll it as if there is a problem. He cray. Professor no, yeah. He cray. Timba dancing. My surprise here. He cray. They will transfer from left hand to right hand. He cray. They will blow breeze inside. He cray. By the time they pour it, you will see 1-1. So why were you making noise this morning? Ladies and gentlemen, there are different types of human beings in this country. There are different types of people that you see in a supermarket. In the normal supermarket. You see different people walking in and out. There are some people, normal human beings. But anytime you enter a supermarket and you see a man with a paper and biro and phone doing like this, his wife sent him. Another set of human beings in the supermarket. Normal people, they buy normal things of normal human beings. 2 Milo, 2 milk, 1 dispenser water, 4 tissue. You will know that this man is a family man. When he wants to pay, he will pay with his card. There are some people, they buy abnormal and unrelated things. They can buy 1 Indomie, 12 tissue, 18 fleet, 1 Coaster biscuit. And you'll be seeing them with confidence. They can go and take 1 toothbrush. You start looking at them again. 1 sellotape. 6 straw. 5 curry. And they will go and pay. As they are bringing it out, you'll be looking at them that, which type of family does this one come out from? Well, the worst set of people, those ones always carry trolley. They will be driving it all through the course of inside the supermarket. Uncle, please shift. I want to pass. There is nothing inside them. They will walk round. By the time they get to what they want to buy, it's 1 bottle water. The problem is that they will now be on the queue. They will be on the queue. They will choose the longest queue. You now start wondering, Uncle, will you come to my front? They say, no, I'm comfortable here. When it is now their turn to pay, the person will not do like this. After you have spent like 30 minutes on the queue. I forgot my card. All right, take care, sorry. Now say, Uncle, can I pay for you? Say, don't worry. Some people are not well in this country. Oh. The same way you go to a canteen. Full canteen. You know, if you, in a restaurant, you don't even need to have an idea of how much you are going to spend. You go there. Sorry, can I have a portion of rice? They put it. A portion of plantain. They put it. What kind of meat is that? They say beef. Beef. Okay, give me 1. What is that? Chicken. Give me. When you want to pay, with 1 bottle water, normal food of normal human being. If you have a canteen background, with 500, you can taste everything. Give me rice, 50, macaroni, 20, pomoko, eja, pure water, many. By the time they now put it in the plate, you too, you will know you have bought a lot. With 2 pure, they're always asking for 2 pure water. They can't ask for 1. God should now bless you. You now upgrade from canteen to restaurant. Where you are coming from, we show. When you now get to the restaurant, you know they always arrange food from left to right. Those type of people, they're always proud. When they enter, you will know. This is the way they walk in. I know there are different types of rice. Jollof rice, fried rice, basmati rice, or fada rice, different types of rice. What is this? You know it is white rice. Yes. You say, put it. What is that? Dry beans. Put it. See where they are coming from. Help me put macaroni. They put it. They will not be licking their lips. They will not put their tongue on top of the upper lip. Give me 2 meat. They put it. 2 egg. They put it. 1 moi. By the time they bring the food, it will look like sacrifice. People will be greeting them. They will not know why. Because they are used to 2 pure water. And they cannot see pure water in the canteen. You now say, give me 2 bottle water and 1 Pepsi. They will not carry it. People will be greeting them. They will not know why. But you know, in a restaurant, you can buy beans and bread. But that beans, in a canteen, you can buy for me, you can give me beans, 100, bread, 150, with 250 and 2 pure water, you are fine. But in a restaurant, you can see beans, but you may not see a corresponding bread. You now start looking at it. You now look at it. Give me beans, they put it. You now start looking at the bread. And you cannot tell them, Eba mi gesi meji. You start looking at the bread. I say, give me beans. You say, we have put it. I need beans. You say, it is here. Now start looking for the close alternative to bread. Say, give me beans. You say, and what? And 2 donuts. Okay. You know, there's a difference between daycare and what they call jealousy. In daycare, all the children are normal. They are not under pressure. They will do puff hair with pink ribbon. When mommy brings them to the daycare, there's an auntie waiting for them. Hello, Tenny, come to auntie. The child will look at mommy and do, mwah. Inside the daycare, there are TV screens everywhere, scattered all over the room. By the time the children enter, they don't want to come out. The child will come, alight from mommy's car will not come down, alight. Or you see jealousy, the other way around. All the children always look like slave trade. All of them will now bab gorimapa from head to toe. They will now put lapa on their head. You now see dusting powder from head to toe. Like 50 children inside one small room. Everybody will now be crying like slave trade. There's a central processing unit of pap. They will now put straw inside the pap. Oh yeah, emafa. Anybody that is over sipping the pap, you hold the person's straw to monitor his progress. Very wicked-hearted children right from childhood. So children are always scared to go. And there's always one mama in charge of all those children with Omorogun. She does not smile. She's in she knows all of them and the time they wake, the time they sleep. Each child is in her brain. So when mommy is bringing the child from home, maybe the child is on a bike. The child will say, me bole. The mama will just say, mommy, it's subscription to problem. If you're having a good time, you can please put your hands together for yourself.